The HOA president called the sheriff on me for swimming in my own backyard lake. A lake I'd owned 15 years before her subdivision even existed anywhere. I'm floating peacefully in private lake at sunset, watching loons call across water. Suddenly, police sirens cut evening crickets like buzzsaw through silk, disrupting peace. Sheriff Deputy Martinez pulls up gravel driveway looking confused as I felt. "Sir, sorry, but issue citation per HOA complaints," his barely straight face. Behind him, Karen Whitmore stands property line, arms crossed, artificial smile, cold eyes. The citation, $1,000 fine, unauthorized recreational water usage restricted zone. I'm standing, dripping wet, staring piece paper, wondering what happening here. "Ma'am, this my lake-built dock, own hands you California. What would you do someone tried control water on property? Drop comment, tell we're watching from Bet HOA Horror Stories." Little did Karen know, spent 20 years, municipal finance director. Big mistake letting me use auditing skills against her schemes. Let me back up, tell how ended this mess completely. My name's Garrett. 3 years ago, lost wife Sarah cancer. We'd married 22 years, losing, felt ripped half soul out. The grief suffocating, can't breathe, think, imagine tomorrow without them. So did broken-hearted widower, moved middle nowhere rural sanctuary. Inherited grandfather's 4-acre property, rural North Carolina, spring-fed family lake. Since 1952, Pop built original cabin hands after Korea. That lake saved sanity, just about saved mine healing. Picture crystal clear water, underground springs, towering pines, Christmas morning. Every dawn, loons call, water mist, rises, ghosts, dancing surface. I'd sit dock, Pop built, sipping coffee, Sarah's favorite chipped mug. Watching rainbow trout rise, catch insects, peaceful therapeutic silence. No traffic deadlines, whisper wind branches, occasional jumping fish splash. I'd spent 20 years municipal finance director, Millbrook County auditing. Learned most government harassment, obscure ordinances, nobody challenges. Knowledge prove invaluable, dealing petty tyrants like Karen completely. But after Sarah died, retired early, lake sanctuary therapy. Reason get mourning, then Karen Whitmore happened, hurricane designer. Shoes demanding, speak, Mother Nature's manager, disrupting peace. In 2019, developer bought old logging road north fence. Before new bulldozers scraping 100-year-old oaks, chainsaws, peaceful mornings. Smelled diesel, exhaust, fresh lumber, drifting property, industrial plague. Mixing pine scents, smelled hardware store, exploded forest. Within 2 years, 47 McMansions sprouted mushrooms after rain. Lakeside luxury estates, hilarious, only Lakeview, my property. Nothing says luxury, paying $800,000 stairs, someone water. Kitchen window, right Karen, moved California, white BMW plates. Real TR1, ego-sized Texas, everything expect blonde highlights. Cost more monthly, grocery designer, purse more, my truck. Artificial smile, screams, never met homeowners, fee didn't double. Within 6 months, maneuvered HOA president campaign, civilized country folk. Began passive-aggressive visits, click gravel driveway, stilettos, gravel sounds, tap dancer, seizure, bringing store-bought cookies, commenting rustic cabin character, overpowering perfume mix, pine breeze, cheap air freshener, funeral home, politely declined by land, 60 cents plastic smile, turned predatory manicured mask, slipped show, calculating real estate shark underneath harassment, started small complaints, county unpermitted dock showed permits. 2008, older half subdivision claimed trout contaminating watershed. Environmental inspector laughed, said lake cleaner most municipal supplies. But Karen done homework, discovered forgotten 1920s ordinance, recreational water usage permits, bureaucratic fossil dusty law books. During municipal days, seen dormant ordinances, weaponized property owners, didn't know rights, convinced county commissioners, former clients. Amend retroactively, suddenly lake activity, 500 feet developments. Required HOA approval, lake existed 70 years, subdivision fever. Dream developer's brain, subject Karen's authority, woman, lived 18 months, control water family, 3 generations. That's made first big mistake, called cops, grieving widower. Healing own, backyard, bad move, Karen, really bad move. 2 weeks swimming citation, Karen showed door reinforcements. Sitting porch, morning coffee ritual, kept sane, heard crunch. Multiple vehicles, gravel, driveway, smell fresh, pine, bureaucratic desperation. Cheap cologne, sweaty polyester, follows small-time con artists. Karen stepped BMW triumphant smirk, guy ill-fitting, inspector uniform. Name tag, Randy Morrison. Clipboard, Excalibur, Chosen King. Harassment, Mr. Henderson. Karen announced fake sweetness. Received anonymous complaint. Commercial fishing operation nearly choked coffee. Commercial fishing lady. Stock Lake own recreation. Randy puffed chest, slapped clipboard. Nervous tick. Funny, wasn't trying. Shake down, sir. Need show business license. Aquaculture facility issued daily fines. 500 achieve compliance. Dealt crooked inspectors. Municipal days. Know someone's running car. Randy shifty used car salesman. Selling Honda. No engine. Played along. Property deed permits. These personal use. Explained patiently. Stock 50 trout twice. Your own fishing. Randy barely glanced paperwork. Anonymous complaint. Says unlicensed commercial operation. Prove otherwise. Lake shut down. That night Karen celebrated wine. Cost car payments. Fired laptop. 20 years municipal taught bureaucrat leaves paper trail. Randy. Paper get examined. Bright microscope. First discovery. Rees credentials. Conspired 2 years ago. Man threatening daily fines. Wasn't authorized. Inspect lemonade stand, let alone property. Remembered case. County. Days. Fake inspector. Similar tricks. Key documenting everything. Caught. Screenshot. Expired license. Filed complaint. State licensing board. Digging. Thorough search. Public records. Randy conducting inspections. 3 counties. Expired credentials. Wasn't incompetence. Systematic fraud. State board. Contacted Randy. Unlicensed activities. Complete meltdown. Word travels fast. Small counties. Heard courthouse. Grapevine. Called Karen. Panic. Begging fix somehow. Karen's strategic genius. Defense. Good offense. 3 days later. Official bill. Mailbox. Lakeside Luxury Estates. HOA charging liability insurance surcharge. 500 month. Dangerous water activities. Backdated January. Now July. Owed 3,000. Admire audacity. Charging rent. Swim own lake. Grandfather. Doug borrowed bulldozer. 1952. Randy faced 10,000. BMW concerned citizen. Costume conservative blazer. Minimal makeup expression. Fighting tears. Tragic plight. Endangered property values. Mr. Henderson. Activities threatening communities. Water supply. Looked Karen positioning. Background. 3 neighbors recruited. Props. Faces. Manufactured concern. Pharmaceutical commercials. Property values. Karen coached Megan. Loaded questions. Ecological terrorist. Thing spending 20 years. Municipal meetings. Learn. Stay calm. People trying. Look bad. Camera. Invited crew. Test lake. Water spot. Look Karen's face. Dipped clear glass lake. Drank. Maintaining eye contact. Camera. Priceless. Watching someone realize. Brought squirt gun. Tank fight. Water tested. County environmental services 3 times past year. Explained calmly. Pulling folder. Karen's response. Masterclass verbal gymnastics. Stammered. Potential risks. Community. Contractors decided. Share. Learned Karen's track record. Years auditing. Mrs. Whitmore's previous communities. California, Arizona patterns. Emerge paper. Karen demanding equal time. Present HOA perspective. Megan agreed. Follow-up segment. Karen's second big mistake. Prepared round 2. Gathering documentation. Karen spent week calling favors. Station manager. Jim Patterson worked municipal transparency initiatives. County days. Small. World built reputation. Honest accounting. Catching financial fraud. Follow-up. Broadcast aired Thursday. Megan Torres presented balanced piece. Properties. Karen's performance. Pure comedy gold. Contradicted multiple times. Defensive simple questions. Accidentally admitted. Never tested subdivisions. Wellwater claimed. Protecting. Meanwhile. Provided calm fact-based responses. Backed documentation. Visual contrast striking. Karen increasingly frantic. Sat binders. Evidence. Bureaucratic superhero. Community response overwhelmingly supportive. Voicemail filled. Neighbors thanking. Standing. Karen's bullying. Several afraid. Speak. Worried. Retaliation. HOA violations. Karen threatening public health. Demanded immediate cease desist. Lake activities pending. Full environmental investigation. Health inspector professional. Marcus New doing arrived. Proper credentials. Legitimate authority welcomed. Complete transparency. Offering coffee. Conducted inspection. Marcus discovered cabin used. State-of-the-art composting toilet system. Zero sewage entering lake. Reaction. Not Karen expected. Actually eco-friendly. Showcase. Told taking. Photographed system. Mind contractors. Information. No people install this. Karen's complaint. Dismissed. Frivolous. Malicious language. Useful. Future proceedings. Taste. Victory. Sweet. New. Just beginning. Karen escalating. Rocket ship feeling. Next move. Even more desperate. Karen sense. Left backed. Septic fiasco. Instead doubled. Gambler mortgage due. Pocket aces pair twos Friday afternoon, splitting firewood cabin, rhythmic thunk, axe, helping think Karen's insanity heard familiar. Delivery truck struggling gravel driveway postal worker, apologetic handed, certified letter thick, choke horse return address made smile. Rutherford Associates, Charlotte's expensive legal firm. Karen hired lawyers. Charged 600 hours strongly worded letters. Parking disputes, cease. Desist, demanded immediately stop nuisance water activities, violated noise, ordinances, creative interpretation, municipal law, swimming excessive splashing, sounds disrupted peaceful enjoyment, neighboring properties wanted 5,000. Mediation fees avoid full lawsuit, admire creativity. Karen, literally. Spreading evidence conference table. Karen's learn knife gun fight court. Hearing pure theater. Karen arrived 3 HOA members witnesses Sunday. Best practicing concerned citizen expressions brought binder evidence boat. Anchor Judge Margaret Yates no nonsense 30 years frivolous lawsuits. Reviewed materials thoroughness. Forensic accountant. Karen's witnesses contradicted basic questioning. Security camera footage showed actual harassing Karen's attorney. Tried present evidence threatening behavior. Patricia produced audio recordings. Every interaction. Karen's voice recordings increasingly unhinged mind calm. Professional throughout. Judge Yates dismissed Karen's restraining order request. Issued temporary protective order against Karen, ordering HOACS surveillance. Trespassing also awarded 2,500 attorney fees. Warned. Karen potential perjury charges. False statements. Oath. Karen's meltdown. Courthouse parking lot. Local news screamed judge. Corrupt system ranted. Destroying community. Loud wake. Dead 3 counties. Newspaper reporter. Witnessed outburst. Front page story. HOA president's courtroom tantrum. Evening. Several subdivision residents approached privately. Revealed Karen harassing them. Pool parties shut. Noise violations. Garden decorations. Architecturally inappropriate. Parking violations. Guests staying more for hours. Residents considering recall. Petition remove Karen board while savoring small victory. Patricia. 100-foot buffer zone. Entire subdivision property fell buffer. Zone 23 feet. Pre-existing property owner legal standing right. Join HOA voting member. Charter specified voting power proportional. Property size assessed value for acre. Lakefront property assessed 485,000. Average subdivision home 225,000. Proportional voting rules control 31%. HOA decisions. Join HOA. Patricia explained block assessment increases call. Special elections board positions access. Financial records. Public hoops. Proposed charter amendments. Voting block irony. Perfect. Karen spent months trying control property. HOA regulations. Join control. But sat legal documents realized important didn't want destroyed. Community residents. Victims. Karen's schemes. Real solution. Revenge. Removing cancer. Healing patient. Goal shifted. Payback. Community restoration. Remove. Karen fix financial problems. Create sustainable. HOA served residents. Instead, feeding power addiction. Karen learned information. Zoning expiration. Leaking. Called emergency HOA meeting following Saturday. Urgent financial matters. Immediate attention. Meeting notice. Minimal advance warning. Suppression. Tactic. Limit attendance 72 hours. File HOA membership application. Gather support. Dissatisfied residents. Saturday morning showdown. Control communities. Future. Patricia worked weekend preparing legal documents. Reached residents. Approached courthouse. Victory. Race winner. Control HOA. Financial survival. 47 families. Taste justice within reach. Require perfect execution. Little help. Neighbors. Tired living. Karen's reign. Petty terror. Saturday morning couldn't fast enough. 3 days. Build alliance. Take Karen's empire. Petty tyranny. Smell fresh coffee. Determination. Filled cabin. Patricia mapped strategy. Generals planning D-Day first. Recruit. Janet Morrison. Retired teacher. Maple Court. Documenting Karen's overreach. 2 years. Janet quiet steel educators. Difficult parents. Budget cuts. Karen fined 200 installing non-conforming birdbath. Concrete doves violated architectural covenants. Suburban paradise. Called Janet. Voice 20 years suppressed frustration. Mr. Henderson waiting someone stand. That woman need Janet. Spiral notebook. 2 years violations. Fines. Harassment incidents. Organized precision. Teacher's grade book. Documented everything. Karen's surprise inspections. HOA board meetings. Dissenting voices ignored. Next, Bob Martinez, accountant, Oak Ridge Drive, asking questions. HOA finances. Bob numbers guy noticed spending ad. Dangerous trait. Creative accounting, try and review actual invoices, months, Bob explained. Local diner smelled bacon grease, honest conversation filling air. Karen claims proprietary information found 43,000 unexplained expenses. This year's budget, Bob spreadsheet pattern, financial irregularities, auditors, heart race landscaping bills didn't match actual work performed, equipment. Purchases, no delivery, records, legal fees, services, nothing, HOA business. Third ally, Lisa Park, civil engineer, originally designed subdivisions drainage. System, Karen, modified plans without proper permits. Lisa, practical intelligence, builds things. Work, real world, Karen, changed drainage. Specifications save money, Lisa explained. Strategy meeting, cabin modifications. Dump runoff, directly toward lake, violations, shut entire subdivision. State Environmental Agency involved, Lisa, brought technical expertise, professional credibility, counter Karen's emotional manipulation tactics. Friday evening final. Strategy session, kitchen table, Patricia prepared 3 binders, evidence. Organized maximum impact plan, surgical expose, Karen's financial fraud reveal. Zoning time bomb, present membership, application solution problems. Bob, handle financial presentation, simple charts, homeowner, understand, 45,000, Rick's landscaping company, work valued 18,000, 28,000. Pool maintenance, actually performed weekly, instead contracted daily service. Legal fees included Karen's personal divorce attorney, community funds, Janet. Read testimonials, harassed residents, human cost. Karen's power addiction, Lisa. Explain infrastructure violations, environmental risks, Karen, hidden community, municipal years learned, people respond stories, more statistics needed, residents. See Karen, problem not symptom, bad governance, every violation, fine. Harassment part, pattern, consolidate power, extract money. Community, Patricia, reviewed legal procedures, North Carolina HOA law, required emergency board. Elections, called member presenting evidence, financial mismanagement, membership application.